Fuck! Can't forget the figures. I forgot one more. Gotta stay hydrated. Third time's the charm. Now to make magic. ADHD brain, you know, it's not my fault. I forget things a couple times, but you know, it happens. You know, take a couple times, but we get here. That's what matters. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. They should get me a snack. Yes, they should get me a snack. I'm gonna text them.
Made it. Shit. Alright, we got this. Nope. Alright. Yeah, it shouldn't always be this hard. Pause. Man, I don't know why I have such a hard time with these city bikes, you know. It's hard to find one, then when you finally get one, it's impossible to park them, you know, and what's Kimmy? Pick up. Yo, why that ADHD be hitting? Come on. I'm not picking that up. She always asking us to pick something up. Not this time.
Well, you know, I could have went straight, but I wanted to try to find something to drink, but there's nothing to drink in there. But Kimmy sent the text to go get a sandwich. Yeah, I know I'm here, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, that ADHD be kicking, boy. So, I had no idea if it would actually continue this dribble back to the right way.
We might get like a line. We're not gonna get much. Okay. The other way around. I got it. Am I gonna do it right?
Yeah.
Got it.
I have no idea if they're gonna actually. I don't know, because you know how they do a lot of cutaways for the chapter?
Yeah, but Oda, you know, he knows best when it comes to One Piece, and I trust him. I have full faith in my Goda-san. You know, One Piece.
Yeah, nah. You think it's gonna go on break?
I think it's definitely not gonna go on break. We're gonna get another chapter. We're gonna get that lore drop we've been waiting for. We're gonna be eating good next week, unlike My Hero Academia, who's, you know, lacking.
I think she's over it.
That's what I did with My Hero Academia this chapter, but it's alright, it's alright. Haters be hating.
First of all, if I have to listen to them talk about One Piece one more time, I'm gonna shove Zoro's titties in my face and just drown in it. It's not a bad thing. But he has the audacity to say that when My Hero doesn't take 20 years to get a plot point across. I'm just saying. And this comes from a man with a plus ultra tattoo. Okay.
Yo. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right for the Q-based thing. Because it's not open already.
Okay. The camera might need space. You might have to delete some shit off the camera. I said about that.
I got to delete stuff off the camera too? Alright. I don't know why I can't figure out all the... Like, I can usually figure out wire stuff. I can figure out technology stuff. But for that not being my stuff, I just... My brain... Also, shout out to Daddy, bro. He pulled through. It's like a little CBD thing. It might be chill, but... Held it down for real. Yo, did you see the Nasty Girl thing?
No.
The Nasty Girl TikTok?
What, you
No.
watching Corn right now?
Corn. This dude. No, we should... Nah, you think we can get him to do it? Actually, let me show you first.
Let me see how do you do it.
Was this one of those TikTok things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
know-
a Tinashe song.
Tinashe? What's that? Is that a band?
No. They say it's just like...
Danny. It's an artist. It's a girl.
I'm trying to show you. You
Oh.
gotta hit the... No.
Y'all know I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Danny.
You gotta do the...
Like,
You gotta do the finger thing.
I couldn't even do the bling blang born thing. Y'all want me to do this? Biting my finger on the
It's not
screen?
that hard, bro.
These guys always got me trying to do some kind of TikTok thing. Like I don't know how to get it through their heads. Like I don't know dances, I don't know music, I know anime, manga. That's it. Stop trying to do these dances. I don't know.
I thought you knew it already.
No.
But you gotta just kind of.
Okay. You gonna hit that?
Honestly, I don't even know why I'm here.
Check this levels.
Oh.
Unique New York.
Ah.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Okay. Check.
I think I should be fine. I
Yes.
think I should be fine. Yeah, you can hear me?
You're
You can hear me?
You're.
Yeah. No.
sure.
Oh.
All right, Corey. Yeah, we can hear you.
How many times we gotta tell this guy to speak up? Say it with your chest.
You really can't hear Corey.
The amount of times we've had a dub over this man and he don't even know.
I don't think he's noticed yet, so I think we're good.
And that's showbiz.
All right. Let's get ready. Everybody good?
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
You still mad about the snack thing?
You could have gotten me a snack. It was right there.
I didn't see.
Yo, next
I know you saw my tags.
Nah, next time I got you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
All right. Anyways. All right. We good?
Good.
Good? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to season 2 of the Moon Piece Podcast. Pew, 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 pew. We are super excited to bring a brand new episode, a brand new season, and we want to thank you for being here. We got a lot in store, and we got another year coming. So we're going to start off with what we saying, what we doing, what we playing. What's going on, Corey?
She's not even going to introduce us.
Sorry, it's season 2. She figures we're all familiar.
Yes,
been a
you guys know who we
girl.
are.
She's been a nasty girl. And this is Danny.
BBL Drizzy.
I don't even know what he's singing.
Wait,
you don't know?
what?
No, what is
You
that?
didn't do your homework after last episode?
You have also
haven't heard
seen it.
BBL Drizzy? Yeah.
Wow.
She been moving.
Think of it as
She
a
been moving. She
I-
really
I-
ain't been on the internet, bro.
Yeah, I've been moving, guys. So
Damn, you just got Danny'd.
I know.
Oh, wow.
I have,
You just got Danny'd.
I have an excuse though. I haven't been online these past couple weeks. Okay, so that's that. I have an excuse.
Okay.
He's just like that all the time.
Okay.
So
It's true.
I guess I'll start with what I'm watching. So I finally watched Howl's Moving Castle.
yay!
Oh,
That's
okay,
awesome.
cool.
I
Thoughts?
fucked with it. It was cool. It was
good.
such a. It was confusing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, there's a lot of just random shit happening.
Yes. Did you
Keanu
watch it
Reeves,
in
not Keanu
English?
Reeves. Who's
Christian
the fuck-
Bale.
Christian Bale.
So you did
I
watch
watched
it
it
in
in
English. Okay.
Christian Bale.
Wait, Christian Bale was in Howl's Moving Castle?
He's the
He
blonde
is
dude.
Howl.
He's Howl. Yeah.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
that
bro.
sexy
Voice. Yo.
Yo!
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Before I found out it was Christian Bale, after we just had this whole DC episode,
Yeah.
and when I heard it, I was like, damn, whoever this Howl dude is sound fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro. I was like, I'm a little. And then I looked it up on IMDb. I was like, oh.
Damn.
I was like, not trying to say Christian Bale looked like shit. I'm just saying, like, I was hoping it was somebody I didn't know like that.
Mhm.
So, other than that, I thought the animation quality for like when this came out
Oh,
is
yeah.
What was
like
the year?
superb. 2005.
Yeah, it's
It was.
old,
It was
right?
back.
Like it's mad long.
I mean, it's a Studio Ghibli film, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So that's like the first thing I've seen in recent time. I thought it was got like the main character. I forgot who.
Sophie.
Sophie. Yeah, she better than me. Main character I thought was cool, especially like how funny she was, like as like an old lady. Like all the
Yeah.
jokes that they gave her. And I'm not sure if there's a big difference between like the Japanese and the English.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if maybe the comedy they switched some things around. I'm not interested in actually watching it in Japanese. I think I'm just gonna watch the rest of the.
I've only
Studio
seen it
Ghibli
in
films
English.
So, I watched that. Kaiju number 8 is still bussing. That I'm still loving that. And then X-Men 97 has finished 10 episodes. I texted ya, I told ya.
You did.
Everyone has.
Yo, oh, the other people hit you up too.
Yeah, everyone said X-Men 97, go watch it. And I was
It-
like, all right.
It is the best thing the MCU has made. Period.
Oh wow!
Period.
Okay.
Even over season 1 Loki.
It is the best thing Marvel has probably ever released. Period.
Okay. That's some high praise.
I'm not saying this is recent stuff. No, I'm talking about all the movies, everything like that. That they since it switched ownership, since the MCU first started.
Like,
in regards to
No Way Home.
this is the best thing.
Aye.
Like, because it's one, it has a time. It's 10 episodes to tell a story, right? And then it's just like what they're really paying homage, is doing a lot with the characters and things that live action stuff won't take the risk to do.
Yeah.
This really went there in regards to dark themes, like a lot of like crying. I know you don't believe me when I say the crying stuff, but like they really go for it here and like take it to the utmost level. Like was like, oh, y'all are trying to like hurt me. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but like they did my boy Wolverine dirty.
Oh no!
And I was like,
oh,
it's episode 9. What the fuck? Y'all waited till now to do this to me? I'm not gonna say what it is.
Yeah.
But when it was over, especially off the heels of the Gambit thing I was telling you about before,
Oof.
I was just like, this show is trying to hurt me, like on
Okay.
purpose.
Jean Grey got pregnant or something.
Who knows?
She
be
you
in
don't
so
gotta-
much.
I think
No
I know
spoilers.
before I said you should definitely watch the old one, but now that it's over and I can kind of think about it all, just go for these 10 episodes. I think you can be thoroughly enjoyed as just a fan of Marvel characters. And they took the time to really kind of explain the lore, even if you didn't know past stuff. They don't spend too much time on it, but they just get it done in
a little bit
in 10 episodes. And the last episode was like 45 minutes. So
Okay.
think about watching a 11 to 12 episode anime.
Yeah. That's fine.
So
I think what the show did the best was it brought back fans who weren't even watching like the most recent Marvel stuff, like people who like only watched Marvel back then. Like it brought back so many fans of like even the older generation. Like
bro, they were referencing older like those old Marvel cartoons that maybe I don't remember, like the original Iron Man cartoon, the original Incredible Hulk cartoon, the original Fantastic Four cartoon.
I think I
like
saw
all of those, like, cause those used to be connected universes in a way for animation stuff. They had Spider-Man from the Spider-Man
the Amazing
90
Spider-Man
series. No, not the Amazing Spider-Man, but the regular Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah,
Wow.
the one where the meme came from.
No, that's
pointing
OG. I'm talking about the
okay.
90s one. The one that, because those universes were slightly connected when they were coming out here. Like, well, back in the day, like each show, they found a way to incorporate them into like a cinematic universe in the same way, but for animation. The same way DC does it.
Yeah.
Just think about that for the old cartoons. So
Okay.
it's really, really good. Totally recommend it. Episode 3 and 4, not great, but everything else I think is 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Definitely on the
Disney
list.
Plus login.
Yo, somebody hook us up.
Us.
So what about you, Kimmy? What you been watching?
So I actually completely forgot that I never finished Undead Unluck.
Oh wow, yeah, I felt that. I felt real behind on that.
Yeah.
Wait, neither one of you finished that?
Well,
No.
I was waiting for the dub to come out. So now almost all the dub is out. So I'm like, oh, I can just binge watch it.
Perfect.
Same thing for Mashal. I was waiting on that too for the dub to come out. And I'm just like, you dub watchers live like this? You gotta wait this long?
Peasants?
you gotta do this? Like, I get it.
That's what Nelson was saying about he was waiting for the Attack on Titan dub for the finale. I was like, bro, you're gonna be waiting for that for a minute. That's why he had to just watch it in sub and call it a day.
Just watch it in sub, know what happens, and then come back to it and rewatch it.
How was Undead Unluck? Because I haven't finished it. And you clearly didn't even talk about it.
I'm still watching.
I love the ending. I thought it was great.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I
haven't
don't want to
watched
say
it.
too much because she's actually in the trenches.
Yeah,
I mean, no, so am I. The last part I watched, Billy had just betrayed everybody.
Who's Billy?
Damn,
Oh,
bro.
wow, never mind.
Damn,
You
bro.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
Spoiler alert. Okay.
Bro said it, yeah, no.
Okay. We're going to bleep that out.
No, she's real behind.
Well, at this point, we're not even bleeping it out. It's only you don't know.
Yeah, I'm just like, God damn. But either way, yeah, so I'm still watching that. Still watching Cowboy Bebop. Still, and enjoying it very much, by the way. I just want to say, for Cowboy Bebop, it's so different to just have a show that, like, every episode is truly its own story.
Yeah.
It's its own thing. Like, you could tell it was a really different generation back then. Like, sometimes, like, it'll be real into the plot, action scene. You think he's about to die. No one's coming after him. There's nobody there. And I'm just like, wow. I know it's not going to end here, but it really looks like it's going to end here. And then he just wakes up on the ship.
Does the episodic fashion of it kind of like throw you off a little? Because I feel like now most people are used to just like quick linear stories where everything is in one motion, where this kind of like something actiony but also feels slice of life because it's jumping around all over the place.
I like it. I
Yeah.
feel like I really miss that kind of style. Like, I feel like they should bring back that kind of thing again.
Yeah.
Because, like, there was an episode that I just watched of, like, this random alien that came, bit almost everybody on the ship, and everyone's like, it was, like, super creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like a horror alien thing. What's going on? And then they ended all silly by like Ed just eating it.
Yeah.
And everyone is fine. And I'm just, and it's just like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm like, what was that?
Shout out Ed.
Yo, it's so, I don't know. I miss having that like silly factor of like villain
Yeah.
of the week kind of thing. But not in a way that like Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon and like all these old shows. It's like, okay, like we get it. We're a little tired. We're like, whatever. But it's like, no, this is still serious stories.
Yeah.
They do line up. And there is, you know, multiple plot episodes.
It's expanding the universe. It's really does. And sorry, we're gonna have to do it to you, but this is why I think a lot of us like One Piece is because it takes the time to tell other stories instead of that linear story where it just expands the universe. You know, you learn a lot about the Cowboy Bebop universe in a very short time, whereas other series is just so focused on the main cast and an objective, and it's like same what I say about JJK. Hey, I just want to see them dick around.
Yeah.
Have fun a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just so, it's on this path of like litness and hypeness.
True.
And it's hard to get off that train.
But I think also, that's why I think, you know, shows like My Hero that have, you know, side seasons that are dedicated to be like more slice of life, like the sports festival. People that don't watch the sports festival or don't like it, I don't trust you.
Is that season 1?
No,
I mean, season 2?
That's season two, half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
because
the
that's
first half.
that's right before the
The battle.
Damn, who's skipping that?
There's
One of the
people-
best fights in the series between Deku and
I mean, that was
Shoto.
My Hero's peak, honestly.
No, My
like
Hero's-
around that area.
no,
Well,
My
no, I
Hero's-
mean, like it was at a high place for a minute at that point. From sports festival up until like, in my opinion,
Chisaki, I think.
I want to say
Sorry,
the
I take it back. Not sports festival, sports... The festival.
The
the fucking concert?
Yeah, the concert.
I fucking hated the
What?
concert.
No!
Oh my god, because I hate the La Brava and Gentle Criminal
Well, they
shit.
were, they were whatever.
Well, they were there the whole
They
time.
were cool. It was
I
just fun. It's like to
What?
have a villain that's not like super villain. It's like, hey, this guy's like, hey, I'm gonna bust into like this school for like 10,000 likes. Let's
you know
go.
why I liked that? It's because like Deku saw something happen and he handled it.
Yeah.
No one else was involved. This was Deku's first time handling something on his own. He didn't get anybody involved, and he took that guy out.
True.
So that I appreciated that. We got to see a little bit more of his Air Force powers,
Character development.
Yeah.
Finger flick.
Yeah.
Finger flick.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Because I think when I'm on that screen, sorry guys, like, sometimes I just can't take my disbelief out of it. That little ass girl and him.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Nah, man. I'm just like,
What do you
bro.
mean?
The little ass girl,
Harry.
LaBrava.
Oh,
No.
LeBron. She's just short.
Yeah, she's just short.
Nah,
And they
She's
make
son.
it-
22.
Yeah, they make
That's
it a
why I'm
point.
saying the lolly thing. I can't sometimes. with the
No.
I
lolly.
got it,
I
I
feel
got
It's
no, but I feel
weird.
like no. The thing is with her, I don't get the vibe. They don't give her the vibe. They don't give her
Yeah,
the
she's
lowly vibe.
childish.
She's
She's
just
childish as hell.
No.
She be bouncing
no.
around
She
and
doesn't
shit.
give
in
the
love.
vibe.
She's
She's
in
in
love.
love.
Yeah.
That's different.
She's not childish.
No. Because there's people like, you know, in Seven Deadly Sins, you know, that one girl, the fairy, and like that's like if they made
Bond's
God.
yeah, Bond's
Oh,
girl.
She-
Like
yeah.
Nasty
that-
work, but that's also nasty work because she's
Exactly.
like 20,000
she's
years
thousands
old.
of years
Ugh.
old, but she looks like a little girl. She talks like a little girl.
Oh, the
That's
Hunter
like
x Hunter girl, Biscuit. Like
Oh yeah.
See,
I don't do well with the lolly aesthetic. That's all
the
it is.
thing. So I'm like, but that's like if they gave Aerie and they were like, oh, she's like 25, but she's like, oh, well. No, La Brava's not like that. She's like, I was in my basement until I fell in love with this asshole of a man, and I'm here for it, and
Oh,
I
he's not
love him.
I
You
would
know?
say Gentile's an asshole.
No, he's not an asshole.
Yeah.
He's like
He's a nice guy.
he's a
He's a nice
loser.
guy.
You know, he's more of a loser.
Damn, a
Kinda.
loser.
Yeah, a loser. That's
Like,
correction.
he's just trying to figure it out. In this
Yeah.
economy,
Yeah, you're right.
Touche. But that's what I mean. Like, she doesn't have the lowly vibe. So
Yeah.
she's just short, which, like, I have friends and I know people that are literally like 4'8", 4'9", very tiny.
Is this because you're short? Is this why you're doing this?
No, I'm. Look who's talking. Hello.
I mean, way different height aspect ratio. I ain't tall, but like,
Mm,
are you LaBrava?
he's like my height, guys. So, no, but La Brava is shorter and I have friends that are like that short. So, like, I I'm not surprised. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I see that they're like, you know, hey, they have their tall boyfriends. Like, yeah, I see the
Yeah.
similarities, you know, but they don't give that creepy vibe.
It's like you talk to a
I
guy.
like-
It's
I
like you
agree.
talk to a guy who's 6'6".
Yeah, Nelson, that's crazy.
That's actually a good comparison.
Like that's what I'm like. You know what? Maybe no uppies.
Always uppies. Always uppies.
Oh, what you was watching though?
So Sex in the City.
Oh, you're still
Oh,
going.
you
Still
locked in.
binging that.
This is for real.
You have no idea how locked in I was, especially on vacation.
Oh my god.
So
In Colombia, you was
Yo,
watching Sex in the City, bro.
I was in Cartagena, Colombia for about a week. I went with my girlfriend, and we watched 2.5 seasons of Sex in the City. While on
2.5. 2.5. God damn.
Yo,
Did y'all go
2.5
out?
seasons.
Did y'all go
How many
out?
episodes is in a season?
I think
Like
it was
10, 12?
15 or 18. 15 or 18 a season.
Bro.
Yo, you know what it is? It's just that, like, every night she took, like, 3 to 3.5 hours to get ready. And they're 25-minute episodes.
Okay.
You know, so they go back, like, quick. And so while she's getting ready, we're
Have it on in the
watching Sex in the
background.
City in the background. I'm playing Genshin Impact. And, you know, we're chilling. We're having a
Playing
good time.
Genshin back in Colombia is crazy. That's nasty work.
At the end of the day, like, for the vacation, we did spend a lot of time outside. But also, like, a lot of the time we spent inside
do.
because we just wanted to chill.
Yeah.
We didn't want to put pressure on ourselves to, like, go out. Like, we have to make sure we make use of all our time here. We have to have a full itinerary. Like, no,
yeah,
like,
I get that because I don't like having a full itinerary
No.
on vacation. I
Sometimes
like
you
to
just-
just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But don't wake up mad late. That's the one thing
Yeah,
I hate.
no,
That
no.
waking
Yeah.
up like at fucking 12 p.m., 1 p.m. shit.
Nah.
I'm going to leave you.
No.
So
I
Absolutely.
will
not.
say most of the time we watched Sex in the City, she was getting ready. Whether or not it was
That's
like in the
valid.
afternoon,
Okay.
putting on sunscreen, getting changed,
you distracted
That's
yourself.
making
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah, you was
we
killing
would-
time.
It was
Okay.
something easy to have on the
That
background.
makes sense. Yeah.
So honestly, I'm at season 5 now.
how many seasons are there?
6.
Okay.
So
So you're
there's
almost
3,
done.
like 3
Wow.
movies, I think.
Wow.
Yo,
That's
you
crazy.
binging this faster than most anime is wicked, bro.
Yo, I don't even get me started on Survivor.
Oh my god.
So Sex in the City is still really good. I'm 100% a Samantha fan. Samantha's absolutely
Period. The best character.
The best character.
The main girl, right?
No,
Jennifer
that's
Lawrence?
Carrie.
That's
She's
Carrie.
actually the worst.
She's the
character.
worst. Yeah.
Yes, I remember not liking Carrie. Samantha is the crazy one?
No,
she's a sexual one.
She's the.
Yeah, she's the one who be wilding. She's
Yeah.
blonde as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Short, not short hair, but
She
yeah,
outside.
the other blonde. Yeah.
They
Okay.
give her-
yeah, she be outside. Yes.
She be outside.
They give her the best lines.
They do.
That girl is so funny.
So
She's
funny.
quick with it too.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
it.
my god.
She's like Blair Waldorf on steroids.
Blair Wald. Yeah. She but Blair Waldorf, who's been on the streets of New York for years, right?
Vintage Blair Waldorf.
To hear that Samantha and Sarah Jessica Parker like don't get it along in real life is like,
Really?
crazy.
I never
That's
knew
why
that.
she didn't come back for the sequel series on Just Like That.
What?
And apparently they cannot be in the same room together.
Wait, which one can't come back?
the one who plays Samantha,
Samantha?
and then Carrie, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Why?
They can't be in the same
What's
room
the
together.
tea?
Apparently, the girl who plays Miranda and Carrie both don't like Samantha, and vice versa. I don't know what the tea is. I didn't dig that deep. That's just what my girlfriend told me.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Either way, Sex and the City has been great. I am still binging Survivor. Season finale is tomorrow for season 46.
Okay.
I finished season 45 and 44. So,
Wow.
I've been-
Wait, what? Oh, season
He's
4.
just been watching all of them.
Guys, what the hell, bro? What's going on?
Watch my hero.
We'll get into that. It's just a lot of background shows. Sex and the City, Survivor, they're background shows, you know?
That's valid.
Speaking of background show, my girlfriend has been, and unfortunately I have to watch it too, Scandal. You guys remember that show,
Oh,
Scandal?
I know. With Kerry
Which one is that
Washington.
one?
Yeah.
With Kerry Washington was basically the president one. Somebody's the
Oh.
president, but like she's like, I guess that's I don't know. I don't know nothing about it really.
Yeah, it's a political show. And
Okay.
I don't like it. It made me realize, because she's like, well, haven't you watched West Wing? Haven't you watched Veep? Haven't you watched like all these like political shows? I'm like, no, I don't like
Mm.
shows that have to do with politics.
Yeah.
It's just like snooze fest. It kills me.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
unfortunately-
Veep more of a comedy anyway? Scandal's like trying to take yourself seriously, like
Yeah,
How to Get Away with
so.
Murder. That show.
I didn't watch that, but I
Yeah.
know it's about.
Never watch.
I am also watching Kaiju number 8, and I will tip my hat to you, sir. That opening is actually really good.
I want to see. Okay.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, I caught myself singing to it. Ha, ba, ba, na. It's trippy.
Okay.
The theme song's still trippy, but honestly, it's still really good.
I'm
To the
excited.
vibe.
I'm
I think it's
excited.
what, like 6 episodes in right now. Are you
6
caught up?
episodes in. Yeah, I'm caught up.
All
Once again, I won't get back into it, but love it. Totally recommend it for you.
I'm now that I'm like in the house,
Yeah.
I can.
The
watch
ending
them.
is also fire. It's like
Yes.
very like kind of Maroon 5-ish.
Yeah, it's like
Easy
2005 music,
Oh.
essentially. Like,
Ooh.
like, it's just like, oh, it's like, okay, the sun is out and shit. I could play this.
Sun is out. Oh, I'm
Night and
excited.
day from like
Yeah.
the
I'm
excited.
opening. I
But
really
the show
like
is
it.
dark.
Oh, I'm sure.
The show is dark, but it's funny. Like, it's
Yeah.
having fun, but it's like the tones, the
That's
color
good.
palette is like
Yeah.
dreary as
It's
hell.
not like Attack on Titan dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I would compare it to like Undead Unluck.
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay,
it's got
yeah.
comedy, it's got
Yeah.
lightheartedness, but
I like
it touches
it.
some like not
Dark
dark, but
stuff.
deep
Yeah, very
topics.
similar, yeah.
Okay.
Windbreaker. I'm caught up on Windbreaker.
I'm hearing good things about that animation-wise.
It's still a really good show. I think that right now they're already in their tournament arc, and it's like episode 9.
Oh, wow.
They're already like finished with their tournament arc. You know, they got the character introductions out of the way, enter right into a tournament arc with a rival gang. I think what the story is what the animation is doing is a really good job of the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like between like each person, they do a really good job with the choreography and just making it look clean and good. Like
That's
it's very
good.
entertaining.
Yeah.
You could just tell that they're putting effort into the animation.
Love that.
So I'm really enjoying Windbreaker. Also, that intro is great intro.
Nice.
Did you guys start Dungeon Meshi yet?
Nah, but I
Nah.
started My Hero.
I put it on my list.
I have been watching My Hero. I forgot to say that I was watching My Hero.
Me too.
I also caught up on My Hero. We all
The manga or the...
both. I read it weekly.
Okay.
I read it weekly.
Oh.
So, guys, we'll talk about it.
Okay, well, I'm anime only. I'm enjoying it so far, but because I've read ahead, I'm not as caught up reading as y'all. But like, man, we talked about it a little bit. Stars and Stripes really got did dirty because like
So dirty.
pulled up in the bitch going wild, like powers
Yo,
is
she
lit,
pulls up
like
with the whole squad.
yo, like the way
Spoiler
like
alert.
seeing that
Top Gun.
it's not a spoiler, bro. That
Well,
came
for
out-
people that are anime only.
if you
Yeah,
this
that's what we're
this
talking
already
about.
happened in the anime.
I know.
This comes out mad. Wait, this comes out so long after the fact.
Well, if you guys haven't started the season, this is what's happening.
This is it's probably on episode like 8 by the time this comes
Yeah.
out.
Besides, with the way the internet's been reacting with what happened with Stars and Stripes, there's no way My Hero fans don't know.
I
How do you
know.
feel about it overall? Like, kind of now that it's animated, and also back then.
I always say Horikoshi cannot write women. He can draw them to all hell, beautiful, love them, gorgeous. He cannot write them. He does the same thing. He's done it 3 times already, where he introduces this really big power hitter female character,
What's-
and
Mirko,
Lady Nagant, and now Stars and Stripe. And it's like, okay,
That's not Mount Lady, right? Lady Nagai is the
sniper.
pheromone one.
a sniper
sniper.
girl.
Oh, the
Sniper
what?
girl.
Oh, they did do
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
She comes
literally-
in, she has her moment, then she gets killed, and maybe they come back, maybe they don't.
Mirko
But
didn't get killed, but she got
yeah,
dismembered.
yeah, she got dismembered. He loves dismembering people because he's like, I'm not gonna kill everybody, but everybody loses something. So it's just the third time. By the third time, you're just like, can you just write a bitch properly? Hello, I don't know.
I was really when I read it. I think a lot of us were just really disappointed because you're bringing in such a
Heavy hitter.
a heavy hitter, but also like an integral character. Like she is All Might's disciple,
Yeah.
and she pretty much got
All Might from America.
1, 2, 3, she out. Like they had Shigaraki pinned down with that laser.
Yeah.
Right. They stopped the laser. Shigaraki literally jumps, and she just lets him palm her face, and that's it. Game over. That's not even a fight. She didn't even get a fight.
It was cool for a bit, but
I think animated it looks better.
It
I
does
think
look better.
It did give it more justice because I was slightly confused,
Yeah.
like a little bit when reading it, and
Yeah.
I was able to kind of picture exactly what she was doing to alter one's body a little
Yeah,
bit better.
it was
animated.
better.
I was like, okay, I see what's happening. Like the quirks is really fucking him up. Granted, I think My Hero's manga paneling light years above anything the anime could ever do because of how dark and gritty it gets.
yes,
Reading it, you kind of get thrown off when you watch the anime. You're like,
the brightness.
it's like too much. I was
Yeah.
like, go for it. Just go for like the grittiness.
You
You know
can.
what? Thank you for saying that because that was actually going to be what I was going to lead into on the next topic.
Oh,
Is animation important? Because when I tell you, when I read My Hero Academia, when I read the Stars and Stripes fight, I thought that this was going to be like not only just like a good fight, but something to like really look forward to when it's animated.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, and I really, and I hope you realize this, because I criticize My Hero a lot. I really do like My Hero. That's why I read it weekly, because I'm hoping for, a turnaround. And so I was really excited to start this new season and be like, yo, they're going to put the sauce on Stars and Stripes versus Shigaraki. I'm so excited. And when I watched those 2 episodes, I felt like I was watching 2006 Bleach anime filler.
Really? I don't know.
This is a seasonal
Filler?
anime. Let me put it into perspective for you. Do you remember when the new season of JJK started?
Yes.
And you had Mahito fighting that Mekamaru guy?
Yes.
That animation was amazing.
And that fight was
And
like
he was a nobody.
5 minutes.
He was a nobody.
Yeah.
This is All Might's disciple fighting
Yeah.
the main antagonist, and you're giving me 2005 weekly animation quality?
Yeah.
There was just no creativity, no effort put into it, and you're giving me the chicken fingers without giving me sauce.
Oh.
You're giving me the story without giving me extraness. In that one JJK fight, they referenced Gurren Lagann, they referenced Neon Genesis Evangelion. I'm just using JJK as an example. But there was no extra effort put in. And as One Piece fans, like, we know when you're reading the One Piece manga, sometimes there isn't enough time or panels or like deadlines to like put a lot of, paneling and a lot of detail into the fights. But what the One Piece anime does really well, because sometimes a fight will literally be like 2 pages and that's it. But then when the anime gets to it, they'll put more context, more into the scene.
A little bit. They put their own little version of filler, which like adds to it, which is nice to have because like when you read it, you're like,
For
that was
context.
short as hell.
Yeah.
They didn't do that here. And so for me, watching
It would have been
Villain-
nice if they dragged this out actually a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
I
They would
thought
have
it
dragged this out one more episode, this fight.
One more episode.
Well, like, drag it out a
Idiot.
little bit longer. Because half episode is not even about the fight. It's like fucking Deku and them finding out, what's his name, the traitor.
Oh, Aoyama.
Yeah.
It's just, I was just very, very just disappointed. And it's just like, I know what happens next, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I'm not excited. Because I'm sorry, there's just nothing. I already know the story. There's nothing to look forward to if I know the animation is going to be mid. Why am I going to watch it as a manga reader? As JJK or a One Piece reader, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see how oh man, I can't wait to see how they animate this. I can't wait to see how it looks with My Hero. I'm going to be like, what you just said. The paneling in My Hero is gorgeous. Horikoshi is an amazing manga artist, and I really appreciate how he does it. But the anime, like, what are you doing, guys? Come on.
How do you feel about it?
You're seasonal.
I don't know. For at least not the fights, but I feel like they did a really good job with animating her backstory. Like, they did such a good job. Not only that, but giving her context. And, like, they really brought together her relationship with, like, her team, her bros.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
know, my
story,
brothers.
though. That's
Yeah.
the story, not the animation. They animated it.
No, they
but
animated
didn't
it
do-
really well.
There's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of standstill shots. A lot of them just standing there. And
I
she
don't know.
going,
It
"My
was
bros."
cute. It was
She
cute.
likes the atmosphere.
And she was like, giving little kisses and stuff. It was cute. I thought it was very well done and heartfelt.
Do
Okay.
you find yourself usually looking at animation quality for anime, or you kind of
Yes.
just really go with the flow?
No,
I guess?
I love seeing animation quality. I'm the type of person, I will not watch a show if I don't like the animation style of it. Like, I will not ever, ever watch, what's that one all the losers watch? No offense.
Jesus Christ!
Marty and
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. I will not. I will not ever.
Jesus
Fired.
Christ!
I will never watch Rick and Morty. It's
Because of
just,
the animation?
It's ugly. It's
I mean, I
so
think that's the
ugly.
point.
I don't know. I just don't.
I can see why it would make you uncomfortable the same way like Ren and Stimpy makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Like, it took me a while to even, like, give Bob's Burgers a chance, 'cause
Yeah.
that was kind of an ugly style, but it's, like,
Are you offended?
passable.
No, not offended, just shocked. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Bob's
just-
Burgers has, you can't, all right, whatever, yeah.
It's, like, funky. They're funky looking. It took me a bit. I was put
It's 'cause
off
they're
at
ugly.
first. They're
She don't
ugly.
like ugly. She don't like ugly characters.
It freaks me out. I don't know. So, I just don't like them.
What
So,
about South Park?
never watched. I wasn't allowed to watch as a child, but that's different.
I love South Park.
But-
I just feel like with My Hero Academia, season 1, stellar. That moment when like Deku jumps up to punch the robot, the All Might versus the Nomu thing when he decides to go at 100%. Season 2 during Shoto versus Deku, or even Bakugo doing the Howitzer Blitz, or season 3 when Deku's fighting Chisaki and he goes to punch him and it's like all the purple and yellow fists. Like, those are just moments off the top of my head that like made me fall in love with My Hero Academia's animation. And I'm sorry, the last 3 seasons in My Hero, there's less than a handful of moments. Like,
2 questions on that, though. Do you think that since you're so used to seeing so many good moments, that's why you think you're like, okay, we have already good moments, these are the same as those good moments? Like those are the same level? Is it because you
No.
expect more for them?
No, I don't expect more. I just expect some kind of effort or creativity. I feel like they're just
there's effort and creativity.
There
That's
is.
mean. That's mean.
They're taking Horikoshi's panels that he put effort in, and they're adding color to it and adding some motion. They're not putting any extra steps into it. And again, I hate to keep using JJK as like a reference point, but it's just like the freshest thing in my mind. Do you remember that a lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of people did like it when Gojo and Geto are walking, they're doing their funny walks?
Yeah.
That was something that the animators
different.
just did to put their own
the extra
spin on it.
pizzazz.
Gege Akutami didn't do that.
It depends on the studio, though. Usually.
It does. The
And
thing is,
again, Bones, they're not putting that extraness in it. It doesn't have to be the fight scenes. It just has to be like those standalone moments where two people are talking. Like, work on the lighting, work on the colors, give us something good and aesthetically pleasing. You're just getting the panels and you're putting color into it. So yeah, I'm sorry, they're not putting effort into it. They're not putting
Boy's
care.
mad. He big mad.
I do agree with some of what he's saying though, because I feel like a lot of it is rushed, and multiple times people have discussed like they're doing the blue sky effect.
Yo, they love.
They take
blue sky.
They take away the nitty grittiness and they just throw the blue sky in the background, and it gives away that effect. Like the first time Shigaraki came out from his little tube thing of, whatever, he was supposed to, have like blood all over, all this stuff, and just come at you. Yeah. But like when they bring him up and there's just bright blue sky and like he's in the middle of just that,
at least make it nighttime, guys, or something,
or some kind of grayness and anything. It just does not give the same intimidating effect. So I do understand what you mean. It is a big plot point that people are constantly discussing, that like the blue sky thing needs to go. Yeah. What do you think, Corey?
I think what makes, specifically because we're just talking about My Hero, I hate to feel like I'm picking on it. I think it's because we had so many higher peaks in past seasons and we saw it really reach a high point, and maybe that's because Bones wasn't working on so many other things. Because I'll tell you for one thing, for last season, Bones was airing My Hero and Mob Psycho at the same time. And maybe y'all don't watch Mob Psycho, but the sauce was there. Fucking sauce that they put for Mob Psycho, so they can do it. I just don't know if maybe it could be My Hero's popularity is not what it was when the first 2 or 3 seasons, because obviously other things have gotten more popular over time. Like all things kind of died down over time in regards to full wide scale popular. I'm not saying it's unpopular. I'm just saying it's not what it was, the talking point of the zeitgeist of anime, like the first 2 or 3 seasons.
I just feel like it's
maybe they're
rushed.
not putting that much.
You know what?
It's sad to say the rush thing though, because it's seasonal, it's yearly. But then when we have, unfortunately, One Piece, which is weekly since '99, and you're seeing what they're doing there, it's like, well, if they can do it on a weekly budget, not every week, but they can spare the fucking sauce every 2 or 3 episodes.
I don't know.
Why
One
can't
Piece,
a seasonal?
But even like JJK, and again, I hate to use JJK, but JJK's biannually. Season 1 came out 2 years ago, and season 3 is not going to come out until 2026. Yeah. So like,
that's more time though than My Hero.
That's what I'm saying. Like My Hero, I don't think we mind waiting.
I don't mind
2
waiting.
years for a season.
Yeah,
I ain't tripping.
I don't mind waiting 2 years.
If
for
anything,
a
I feel like
season.
if anything, I feel like My Hero might be kind of too close to the manga in a way, right now.
No, they're still.
I think so.
Really,
there's mad fights. You have to do
straight.
Dabi versus Shoto, Uraraka versus Toga, All Might versus.
But those are quick.
Those are quick,
though.
No,
like,
I
when
do
you
agree.
Animate the fights, like those fly by. Like
No, they will. I think it is too close to the manga.
Think My Hero's problem is that they put too much effort and animation into the movies. Because I see the movies, they're gorgeous.
Yeah,
the movies look good.
Yeah, I haven't watched the movie in.
Did you watch any of them?
I watched the third one. First one. Which one is this? Is the second one when Bakugo gets the powers?
That's second one.
Okay, so I've seen the first 2, I think.
Okay.
The third one.
There's 4, right?
Heroes.
The third one.
3. The fourth one was just announced with All Might.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that All Might wannabe being the villain. But like the movies, they put like a lot of effort into the movies. So, and I'm sorry, I don't give a crap about the movies.
Yeah.
Put that into the actual anime. That's what the fans like care about. Because the movie at the end of the day, while the My Hero are canon movies, they don't matter to the overall storyline. Well, give me a good anime. Don't give me movies.
I agree.
What was you gonna say before when I brought up the One Piece thing?
That's been going on for so long.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, it's been going on forever. But usually when stuff is every week, because there's not a lot of series that you've grown up with that have been every week.
No.
Like everything's been seasonal for the most part, or the shorter seasons. the fact that the animation looks good and we were so used to it being horrendous for about 10 to 15 years straight, that's weird. So the fact that My Hero can't do it when it's a seasonal, you know what I mean? When you have that much longer where these guys are just busting it out every week.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to edit this podcast every week, I'd be fighting for my fucking life.
Yeah.
But it's every 2 weeks, so I got a little bit more leeway. So it's kind of, I guess, frustrating. But at the end of the day, for My Hero, I don't think it necessarily affects the story. You know what I mean? I think animation is important, but like,
also,
it
there's
doesn't
different.
make the
Also, I
anime
know there's
worse.
different animators that I've heard that work on certain episodes
Yeah.
and stuff. So that's why like the certain characters will look one way in one episode versus another way in another, and it's like you don't always have to do that either, you know.
I think animation is important and I'm gonna unfortunately, and My Hero is a victim of the downfall of a level of animation. I'm gonna compare it not as drastically as Seven Deadly Sins, but Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins is a different beast of like got bad.
But how long until we get there?
No, it'll never get there because Seven Deadly Sins. My Hero is like completely like leagues above in regards to popularity and budget that goes towards it. Like you got to think about how big the series is compared to the other.
Seven Deadly Sins could have been there had season 3's animation not dropped.
It was
not even not even animation.
People been stopped caring about Seven Deadly Sins.
No, I dropped season 3. Made me drop Seven Deadly Sins. It just wasn't entertaining anymore.
I read the whole series. Nobody cares about Seven Deadly Sins. People care.
It was fun at the time.
People care about it, but I always think about point in time when something came out. And then you give it some time to breathe and see if people still care about it. If people still don't care about it, then it ain't that big of a deal. Because if they talk about the other shit, people still talk about My Hero consistently, but nowhere near the same scale talk about Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
And Demon Slayer, granted, Ufotable goes on a different scale, but Demon Slayer consistently has stayed high, like #1 talking topic every season.
And that's because the animation is so high.
You don't think so?
But the story's not that good.
So.
The story's okay.
I'm not coming at the story, but I'm just saying like
you're saying it's
popularity.
Popular. But why is it popular?
Well, it's a mix of a whole bunch of things. People enjoy the story, but it is phenomenal animation.
It's the animation. The animation is why. And
but that comes with the popularity. I think you have to know something's gonna.
But why is it popular? It wasn't popular when it was a manga. Season 1 came out, and the manga was over.
The manga conversation's over. Who cares about the manga? I'm talking about the anime. It only exists. And it's just still as popular as it was when it first came out, in my opinion.
The animation helped make it more popular because people are like, "Wow,
oh yeah,
100%."
Really I'm not saying the chicken or the egg, but I'm saying it keeps on getting the same, like keeps on getting the budget to stay high quality because it's still mad popular. So once something drops in popularity, like Promised Neverland, they're gonna be like, "We shouldn't put this much money." And it's a bad investment to put a lot of money into something that's no longer performing what it used to. That's just like business.
That begs the question: is animation important?
But didn't Promised Neverland lose their popularity because season 2 was trash?
They lost their popularity going
from the manga.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they were losing their popularity going into season 2 already. The same thing with Tokyo Revengers. It lost its popularity going into season 2. It happens sometimes. Like things have a high point, and then like by the time season, sometimes you forget season 2 is even out. You don't know that. You don't even know because bad promotion because they realize manga sales, XYZ, like people aren't watching it anymore. So let's not put as much resources into this show we're working on. Maybe they might put the resources into another show coming from the same studio. And that's what happened to My Hero last time because people were so hyped about Mob Psycho that they was like, all right, this is the finale. Let's put our money into that. It's only 3 seasons, short one. And people wasn't really not saying My Hero was bad, but people wasn't checking for My Hero the same way.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 seasons of My Hero.
Yeah.
So they get less money. You get a little bit less money. That's all.
I agree. Bones, I did hear put more attention to Mob Psycho.
Yeah,
so
I don't think animation is the most important thing. I don't think it could fully ruin a series unless we're talking Berserk status. But I think as long as the story is still good, it should still carry itself. Because as One Piece fans, we are not even allowed to say that.
I mean, look at One Punch Man. You know, like going back to manga, he literally scribbled the stories like as doodles. You know, so it's like the story was good and it was there. And then all it needed was, a little extra sauce and the artist, and it created a good story, So I do think it's important.
Yeah. I do. I'm just disappointed with
I can tell
how we're starting.
Yeah, he went off.
How we're starting the season. I'm just like, why am I even watching? And honestly, the opening, I hate the opening.
Okay.
I hate it.
I hate the opening song, but the visuals are beautiful.
Sure.
But the song
I
is
agree.
atrocious. I think it's the worst opening
I
we've
feel like
had.
My Hero needs to like start to switch up the vibe of their intros. Now it's starting to get too repetitive. Like now it's starting to be like, okay, I can't tell the difference between some of these intros. They all kind of blend in after a while. Like, just go take a risk. Have some
do something
fun.
different,
Like
yeah.
Marshalls, Bling Blang Born.
They went for it.
That was
Bam.
a risk.
They went for it.
That was cool.
Go for it. Do something funny. We're fucking weird now. We
Yeah.
like other music. Make a little Jersey Club My Hero thing. I don't give a fuck what y'all do.
Nope.
Just have some fun with it.
Or even like Screamo, like Fire Force, you know?
Yeah, give us a
like-
fucking give us a
Something.
Like I want to see these motherfuckers actually running. Not like I'm tired of seeing grabs. If I see one more grab,
That's the classic
I
anime
fucking
grab.
hate it. No, but Deiku's always grabbing the fucking. He's over here like. I'm like,
Grab my head.
bro, who are you even? Nobody's even there. What are you grabbing? The
No one's
sun?
reaching.
Nobody's even reaching back at you. You just
No, but can we talk about how he goes, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab my head. I'm like, this boy is strapped down. What are you talking about? He's like, Deku, he's not grabbing your hand.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
That just leads me to say, like, again, there's just no. I feel no effort being put into the My Hero anime. It's just depressing.
It's effort.
And there's effort.
Because I even though I don't know how to animate shit, I know it's user graphic. There's effort. I don't want to say there's no effort because somebody has to do it.
Thoughtfulness. There's no thoughtfulness.
Maybe there's not enough. Maybe
Not
say that they need
enough.
some more.
Yes.
There's thoughtfulness because you still got to think to do that.
They're doing average.
Okay.
Average. They're not doing above average.
Too
Speaking
much.
of thinking, y'all need to help me think about what's I'm gonna wear to this Megan Thee Stallion concert.
I mean, you literally have like
When is it?
10 hours.
Anyways,
From-
but
It's tomorrow.
You have like 10 hours.
okay. By the time this comes out, you guys will see what I wear. But I just want to go over like Megan has been killing it as like a POC out here that's like a nerdy girl. I don't know. It's so nice to have somebody out there, you know, for the hot girls that are, you know, the weebs.
She represents. She's not being ashamed of it, and I think it's like you have a what's the word, or like a role model now. Like at this point,
Yeah.
like the younger, like nerdy, even the adult nerdy girl. It's like we already know y'all always existed, yeah, but that never had somebody on the forefront to this level. That's like unashamedly, like yeah, no.
All we had was Michael B. Jordan and like
I'm talking about women. I ain't talking about
Naruto.
dudes.
He didn't even do
Yeah,
it.
he ain't. We
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, for women, I don't know. It's just nice. I have a hot girl out there and all her cool nails that she gets. Like, did you see the Demon Slayer ones?
nah.
No, I didn't see
I saw
it.
the PS2 covers though. Them shits was lit.
Oh
The
my
game
gosh.
cover she did.
Yeah.
Is that on her IG?
Oh my
Nah,
god.
you
Yeah.
didn't
It's
see what she did, 'cause
everywhere.
she did the Boa
I sent
Hancock
you.
cosplay.
Yo, that
Yeah.
Boa Hancock cosplay.
Her cosplay
She
is.
knows what she's doing.
Do
Whoever
not
her
miss.
marketing person is,
I bet you they're all her because she loves
So
all
is
of
it
that.
confirmed that Meg Thee Stallion's a One Piece fan?
Yeah.
yeah.
Just saying.
Even if she hasn't
what,
watched
what do
it.
you mean? Unfortunately, she's.
Kimmy, you're
You
gonna
don't
drink
even
the
hate
Kool-Aid.
One Piece. You're gonna drink it one day.
Anyways.
It's gonna end, and she's gonna be like, "Wow, that's what the One Piece is."
Honestly, even if Meg has not like watched it, or even if she's not like 100, like halfway caught up, she's clearly still a fan of
So many things.
the aesthetics and
Yeah.
the character designs. Like you're a fan
Yeah.
of the artwork.
In the video that she just released, there's like Scott Pilgrim, there's
Yeah.
Tekken references.
It's that
what
little
was-
video game, that little
all
I
the
forgot
video
thing
game
you
stuff.
sent. I forgot you sent what the reference was. Something,
Yeah.
I was about to say Superboy or some shit like I don't know what the fuck I'm about to say.
There's so many references in there. And on top of that, she made her own little version of Flappy Bird that you can actually play.
I
But
didn't
it's like
even see
Megan's
that.
bunny. Yeah.
Yo, Flappy Bird was a fucking error.
Yo, that
Like,
guy knows
I
so
was
Truly,
so
she brought it
bad.
back.
I was so bad at that game.
I forgot how addicting it is. I was playing her game and I was like, damn, this is mad fun.
I never
hate
had the
this.
skill set.
It's so simple. You just
But it gets you crazy because you're like, I almost missed it.
That and Temple Run.
Oh my
yeah, I
god.
love Temple Run.
Temple Run was fun.
I fucking hated Temple. I'm just bad at mobile games, bro. It's just not my bag.
So the problem is so since I moved, everything's in my boxes. So I was trying to figure out, okay, do I do something like Mirko? You know, go with the cosplays that she's done. She's done Todoroki. She's done Mirko. She's done. I don't know any of the JoJo's, so I was like, I can't really do
You
her.
already said your Miracle cosplay is like shot.
She said she
It
getting
is
mesmerized out there.
exactly. I can't do it. I can't do Miracle. It's-
Damn, man, if you
shot.
started JoJo's, you would have been fucking lit.
I
But you
would've
don't
been great.
fucking listen.
I'm trying.
You could have been a JoJo's character.
I could have been a JoJo's character.
Oh
R.I.P.
man, she would have called you on stage if you was a JoJo's character,
Bro,
bro.
okay.
You could have did the whole. You could did
Did
the
it?
whole line makeup. Like you could have did the whole.
Why don't you do
You
Gojo?
dropped the bag.
I know. I was like, I could have done Gojo.
Word.
That's simple. You just
I've
gotta wear,
never
like,
seen you. Have you done Gojo before?
No,
Bro,
actually.
go get yourself a white wig, some sunglasses.
I'm pretty sure she already
Yeah,
has a
let me
white
just get it
wig.
from the store real quick.
What do you mean? That's not how you get stuff.
No, we
Manhattan's
gotta
right
order.
there.
You could just you
You
can
know
just
how many-
find a white wig.
You know how many beauty supplies are in Brooklyn?
She got 10 hours.
I got 10 hours.
Where's
Anyways,
the concert?
in Pennsylvania.
Why don't you be Gojo's boy?
Ghetto?
Be ghetto. Your hair's already dark.
I know. It's just, you gotta think the outfit. She already called up a Gojo and Sakuna to twerk on stage,
I
guys.
saw that.
Damn.
It looked.
Wait, they twerked?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
I definitely sent it to you
don't.
guys.
Well, how close are your seats? We probably not gonna get called up then.
I know. Unfortunately, I was this close to like actually trying to spend the money for front row seats because they were not as expensive.
Not as
Front row.
expensive.
They were like 700 compared.
Nah.
No, but compared to like
100? That's not even a lot.
that's what I'm saying for front row. Do you know how many people?
Oh, I don't.
2,000.
There's nobody who want to see that bad. to pay 700
3,000.
for.
Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, Beyonce,
Yeah.
6,000.
700 is not bad, but also makes it sound like ain't Taylor Swift and Beyonce and them. But 700 is still not bad. I
If
don't.
I had
I
the
don't
money,
like floor
I-
seats because
I
like,
would've done
it's
it.
too overwhelming for me. Like the chaos and shit.
I
Are you
would've
gonna
loved
see
it.
that in Barclays?
Pennsylvania.
No, in Pennsylvania. I'm going to the Wells
Okay.
Fargo where I saw Bad Bunny. It was just the tickets are cheaper out there,
Yeah.
so
No.
so it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I am relatively close, so like if this is the stage, I'm like right here. So
Okay.
I'm still gonna see her pretty
Yeah.
close up because I was like, I'm spending
Just don't
this
throw your
money.
panties at her.
No,
Why? Just don't. You said like, why
no,
shouldn't I?
we try not to
Because
throw
people
things
be
at
throwing, they be
artists,
throwing
guys.
stuff at the artists. That's a thing. That's like a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
epidemic right now. Throwing shit
I went
at
to
them.
a Rema concert last year. Women were throwing their bras on stage.
I mean, that's different on stage, you know.
That's different. No, he can slip and fall and break his neck off a D cup.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. It's nice to see all the cosplays that she's done. I have to figure out. I think I've gotten it down. I think I'm gonna do like a Mitsuri from
Okay.
Demon Slayer because you know she loves her Demon Slayer.
Oh, you have the wig?
Oh, yeah.
I do have the wig. I have a throwaway wig that I got for like a shoot. It's not like a real one that I use for like a photo shoot.
Yeah,
But
because
I'm
you
like-
did the butterfly girl from Demon Slayer. Before,
Yeah, I did
right?
Shinobu before.
Yeah.
So I have her and I have something. So I'm like tied between the two. I'm leaning towards Mitsuri though. So because I haven't like worn her out anywhere.
That's
So
the pink haired girl, right?
The pink-haired
You should
girl.
get her,
yeah.
I guess.
So I think it'll be fun.
Is there for both of you guys something she hasn't done already? If there was one character you want to see Meg the Stallion cosplay as
Ooh.
that you think she actually watched, not just some random shit that you just
She watches a
said.
lot though.
I know, but like I'm trying to keep Danny in line so he's not picking some shit like Gurren Lagann.
Yo, how did you know, bro?
This-
I was thinking the red, I was thinking the
I
red
knew
hair.
exactly. I knew
Yo.
exactly where. I was like, you know, she probably didn't watch Gurren Lagann.
You never know. She watches a
Yeah.
lot.
You know what would be?
That's
no.
sad that I do.
I was thinking. I mean, I doubt she's watched Code Geass, but I was thinking C2.
If she watched Soul Eater, I could definitely see watching Code Geass.
You know what it? Oh, Soul Eater. Who's she done from Soul Eater?
That's the kid.
Oh yeah,
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 she
yeah.
did Death
What
the
if she
Kid.
did the witch, the purple hair witch?
I mean, yeah, but that's easy.
I didn't say it had to be hard. Pause.
You know, it'd be cool if she did one of the Kaiju number 8 girls.
Ooh.
That would look pretty
Yeah.
badass.
Is
I was gonna
she get a
say-
tiger?
No. I was gonna say C2 from
What?
Code Geass, because like the outfit that C2 has. I don't know if you know who that is.
No.
No.
If I see their face.
Damn. All right. Well, if we're
But
talking
yeah.
about celebrity stuff,
Oh.
should we talk about Mr. Take That? Take That.
Oof.
Kimmy, you wanna slander him real quick?
All right, so the Diddy's Diddling. We are coming for
The
him.
Diddler.
The Diddler. So for those of you guys who don't know, obviously,
Oh,
you know,
trigger
from
warning.
many- oh, yes.
Trigger warning for anybody who
Please trigger warning for, you know, abuse, sexual assault, all that kinds of things, underage, touching, any of that. Unfortunately, with dealing with Diddy, we're going to talk about this topic for a bit. So, if you guys have not seen already, obviously we know that like Cassie was fighting with Diddy for settlement cases for a good number of years. But over this past weekend, some videos have come out and finally been able to be released about him beating the fuck out of her. Videos. in the hotel, outside of the hotel room.
Yeah, it was in the lobby, the elevator lobby.
Bro, it wasn't in the
Yeah.
line. I think it was like just in that hallway.
Whatever
floor.
floor
The
it
whole
was.
hallway. Yeah.
Bro, when I saw that video of Sensi, I was like, nah. Like
No
I never
remorse.
believe. I'm of the belief. I told other people this. I don't trust anybody that's been richer longer than they've been poorer. That just in regards to just human beings, I'm like, you've been out of touch from the real world for too long. You've had money for too long.
Yep.
So I never necessarily indicted Diddy, but I never believed. I'm like, I don't know that man. Why would I trust him? I don't know anything about that person, right? I know but I don't know who the fuck. I don't know anything about that man. So seeing that video, I was like, that's crazy.
No.
Like
It's
being able to just do that to a
ridiculous.
human being, let alone like a woman, is wild.
That
bro.
you've been with? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Any woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that video was hard to watch, and like he just kept going too. That's the thing. Like it wasn't just like that sucker punch that just literally laid her out. Like,
And then
like
he
went to
kicked her.
kick her. Yeah, that was
Multiple times.
That was crazy.
So the other allegations, I think, is true.
Everything. I believe
The
everything.
Justin Bieber one.
It was a Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
one?
there's this one clip where P Diddy had Justin Bieber like next to him. He's like, yeah, it's me, Puff Daddy. I got Justin Bieber here. He's gonna spend the weekend with me. I don't know if y'all seen 48 Hours, but that's pretty much gonna be it. Can't really go into detail about what we talking about, what we're gonna do, but it's every kid's fantasy. So I'm not his guardian, but he with me for the weekend.
And
And
they were like, and
Bieber's-
we're not allowed to say or something
And
like
Bieber's
that.
just standing. He's like 13.
Terrified.
He's like, I'm gonna buy you all the strippers.
And he's the stripper.
He's no.
Diddy's the stripper. So that's
Terrifying.
honestly, there's just so many like different things coming out, and people are now talking about like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some videos and Jay-Z's involvement with Puff Daddy, and
I mean, overall, like Hollywood is really just a messy place overall.
So
whether it's
fucked
like
up.
actors, musicians, just the entertainment industry is
Messy.
sus.
you know
It's
who's
sus.
entertaining right now though? 50 Cent.
Oh, well,
Oh, he's living his
man.
life.
50 always
Yo.
got time, boy. He always got time, son. If you talking about somebody who just chooses violence every time.
Every single time.
But what I like about 50 is that he only comes at, like, even though it's mean, he only comes at dirty ass, like, dudes. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't come at people who's just, like, not guilty of anything. He's
No.
violating people's, like,
Straight to your
you
face.
trust that dude? He's like, that dude's weird.
He's been a Diddy hater since day one. Good
And
for you, 50.
He's the one. He was calling out Jay-Z, saying, "Oh, we ain't see you in the streets at all." And apparently, there's this party that Jay-Z throws every year before the Grammys, and 50 called him out, saying, "Oh, I hear your party been canceled. You're not coming out for anybody right now, huh?"
Ooh.
So apparently, Jay-Z is on like the low,
Mm.
and
Allegedly. These all alleged things.
allegedly,
They're all
Allegedly,
alleged
so.
things, right?
people just making videos of how close like him and R. Kelly were.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
That's because they went on tour together back in like 2001.
What?
You don't know about the R. Kelly and Jay-Z joint tour that they had?
No.
Yeah, it was like a whole big deal. Best of both worlds.
Ooh.
Yeah,
No, I didn't know
that was a
I'm
whole
just saying,
thing.
there's birds of a feather flock together. So, like, if he has all these people around him, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. I would not be surprised.
We're definitely going through, I think, like a whole
Renaissance.
upheaval. Yeah, like Renaissance upheaval of celebrity worship, which
Yes.
I'm glad to see because I've always been one of those people that's like never really understood the whole idolization of
No.
a bunch of motherfuckers we don't know.
Exactly.
Like, it's cool to be a fan of somebody's art and things
Yeah.
like that, but I also am of the belief where I don't separate art from artists. If I find out you nasty, then I can't rightfully. So just for me, if you do it yourself, I'm not sitting here trying to condemn you, tell you what to do with your pockets. We all individual human beings at the end of the day. But the fact that like Gen Z just doesn't, not only do they not care about sports, they don't really care about celebrity. They care about
Nope.
influencers
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
and content creators, but they don't care about celebrities and all these motherfuckers the same way like our generation did.
No,
So,
once they find out something is here, they'll
Yeah.
cancel it for the most part.
do you think that's like a good thing or a bad thing that we're kind of moving in that direction?
Oh.
'Cause it's at the same time, I think it's also killing superstars as well. The idea of a
I
superstar.
think it's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing
Yeah.
as well. Obviously, like, cancel culture is not 1,000% because, like,
Yeah.
Chris Brown's still out here.
Yeah,
you
cancel
know?
culture is really
Sure.
just like for the internet, really.
Yeah.
Nobody really ever suffers.
That's not true. It does make it harder for a lot of other people,
Yeah.
but it's not 100%.
Some of
That's
these
all I'm gonna
celebrities
say.
also like live for that kind of fame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it's
They
like
wanna
sometimes
be.
it gets manipulated. That's why it's like I feel like cancel culture is. I respect the idea of cancel culture. Like we should keep people accountable, but at the same time, most of the cancel culture things never come with action behind it. It's really just the internet having a convo for a week or two, and then like these people just get to like live their lives still and continue to their revenue
They
really
got the
doesn't
money,
really
yeah.
take a hit. Like even YouTubers are able to bounce back,
Yeah.
and they be doing some of them
All
get
the
in trouble
James
for like
Charles
Shane
and all that.
Dawson.
Oh my
Each
God.
of those guys been canceled. How
Logan
many
Paul
times?
been canceled how many times? So like, what is all of it? Like that's what I mean. Like I agree with we should continue to keep people accountable, but it's like it's sad to see that the cancel culture itself doesn't really pay
Work.
the
I think that
dividends.
also depends on like the people. For instance, James Charles, Shane Dawson,
And what the
Paul.
crime is as well, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
They have they clearly
If you're a
have,
criminal, you're a criminal.
like a business organization that they're able to use to, like, if they're not making money off of YouTube because they got demonetized, they still have those other areas of profit
Yeah.
that they're able to, you know, bounce back from. So like, for instance, Shane Dawson and James Charles, they can wait years before they come back, but eventually like they'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned Chris Brown. For some reason, my mind went like right to Usher. Usher's another person with all these P. Diddy allegations coming out.
Is he?
Because wasn't Usher
and
the
now
one?
you know who Usher is.
Yeah,
Well, are you
wasn't
sure you
Usher-
talking? Oh, wait, you sure you talking about Usher now?
Yeah. Wasn't he the one that found Justin Bieber and brought him to Diddy?
Yeah.
I don't know if he brought him to Diddy,
He
but I
didn't
know
bring
he's
him
the one
to
that
Diddy. He just discovered him.
He discovered
I mean,
him.
Usher was around Diddy a lot too. They have mad songs together. So
Yeah.
like, I need a girl. I
So
need a girl to.
I'm thinking that it's only a matter of time before Justin Bieber speaks out eventually.
Well, Justin Bieber has a long history of like being kind of abused, I guess, in this
Yeah.
industry. Like a lot of,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of clips that like him being young. Granted, however you feel about Justin Bieber's behavior going through like puberty
Teens and
and
everything,
teenagers going into adulthood and his actions and XYZ.
He's
He ain't a
still-
criminal, right? You know
you
what I
can
mean?
still
He ain't-
tell he went through
but
something.
like some of those clips you see, like how they used to over sexualize him, and like it was just
yeah.
regular
Bro, it's
because he was a
like
little
the
boy.
interviews that he would be on, it'd be like women that would come up and be like, "I just want to pinch your cheeks. I just want to pinch your cheeks," or like they'll like go to tickle him. And they'll be like, "Please don't touch me.
Oh,
Please
that's
don't touch
that
me."
funny clip where he does the doing that little that's how you sound.
It's like,
Just
you got a funny
uncomfortable.
laugh.
Just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Yeah, I mean, moral of the story: fuck Diddy. It's out of here.
It's just so sad, you know, that Cassie had to go for so long dealing with that, and people constantly were just like, "Oh, she's a money grabber. This is
Yeah.
that."
Yeah,
It's like I literally
and
had.
the apology video.
Oh my God. I literally had like a former coworker of mine be like, I don't. She was with him for like 10 years. You
Once
telling
she
me
didn't
that?
been say nothing. I
Yeah.
had like the
You
dialogue.
telling me
hearing,
she didn't enjoy it the whole time, just having his money there, doing whatever, bro? You don't understand. This man controlled every single aspect of
Yeah.
her life.
Not even to sound like a pick me, bro. Like hearing other men sometimes, like how their brain works
Oh
when
my God.
processing these situations. I'm always like, man, you just don't believe in anything, huh? Like you just think everybody's just shitty. It's weird.
It's just so fucked up.
I mean, it's a terrible situation that unfortunately is coming to light so late into the game because
Yeah.
people are talking about how that video is even relevant because he can't get brought up on any charges for it.
Yeah.
And you got him in this apology video over here saying he takes full accountability for his actions in that video. But
with God.
homie, you still
Did he make an
Over.
apology video? Like, actually?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
girl!
yeah.
A whole YouTuber apology video.
Oh,
You didn't see it?
nah, I
Oh
didn't see
no!
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. He
that's really
dropped
what
a
it
whole
is.
YouTuber apology video. He was like,
And it was like
I
on
was
a
in
phone
a dark.
like this.
I was in a dark. Yeah, word. Like,
He's, like, recording
it's
himself.
like your uncle sent you a fucking sent you a graduation video. Congratulations, Miha. So proud of you. Like he did one of those videos. It's just like all up in his face and shit.
I was disgusted with myself then, and I'm disgusted with myself
I was
now.
in a dark place, but like I found God. I went to therapy.
No.
You know, just, like,
Rehab.
the things I did,
It's-
unforgivable.
It's
but-
giving Dan Schneider, you
Bro,
know?
and I think what made it worse, because most of the discourse, at least from what I could see, because everybody has their own bubbles on the internet, people were like, who was this apology video for, my
Yeah.
guy? Like,
To the
because
public.
there's somebody who was like, we need to hear from Diddy, but then this coming out had you like, did
you
we
apologize?
need
He
to
didn't
like,
even say
because this ain't to
Cassie's name.
Cassie, bro. Like, this is, you apologizing to us? You ain't hit me, nigga. You hit, you hit
Yeah,
her.
the fuck?
Fuck you, right?
Also, you're saying you're taking full accountability from the comfort of your home in another
Yeah.
country?
Yeah.
Come here and take full accountability.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good.
Come back and face whatever charges it is that you're facing.
Did you hear about what he did for like Cassie's implants and everything?
No,
I didn't even know she
what-
had.
What?
So apparently the story is that he made Cassie get breast implants.
Mm.
The next day he decided he hated them. Told the doctor to take it out immediately. First of all, that's
Immediately.
the next day.
The stitches are still there.
Yes. That could have killed
I
her.
hate the thought of stitches.
Yes, that could have killed her. The doctor was like, no, this can literally kill her. We're not doing this. And he like made him go back, and apparently something happened to the doctor, and later on, I think in the year, the doctor had passed away. Yep.
Wait.
And there's multiple stories about like similar things like that.
I mean, you think for as far back as like now we're talking conspiracy theory. So like once again, allegedly, like you think about Biggie's situation,
Tupac and Biggie.
then you think about you think about the amount of people that he's like fucked over with their contracts as artists, and that's when it comes to, even though you don't know them, Danny Kane and Day 26 and the people that was in B5, like so many people have like ended up going Mace, like having to deal with his situation, and now he's like cool with Cameron. They have their podcast. Like a lot of people have been fucked over by this man business wise, and we've all known this in the culture, like hip hop culture, for decades. Like we've known this. It's just as long as everybody knew R. Kelly was nasty. Black people knew that as a businessman, Diddy was messing over a lot of people. So like being surprised now is silly to me. I'm glad to just see that people are finally starting to take these people off this like deity pedestal. Like just because somebody gave so much to the culture doesn't mean that they still ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know,
especially leaving so many bodies in your wake. What about all the stuff with like Kim Porter, and all that stuff? And the book she released, wasn't it? So basically she, long story short, from my understanding at least, I could be wrong, but she released a book called like The Entertainer or something like that. It was like about a singer that went through similarly what Cassie went through, and just like the abusiveness and all this stuff that like the creator went through, and put her through. Yeah. Ambiguous and all that kind of stuff. And basically like later on, like after the release and everything, she died mysteriously. Yep. So, and yeah, all these people are just like, nope, but there's a reason, and there's people around. This couldn't have come out from nowhere, you know?
We'll close out the segment here because I know it's like not the funnest thing to talk about, but it's better to like really talk about these things so people are aware, especially anime fans, because sometimes be in our own bubble of like not being aware of like real life things happening. But prayers to like Cassie. I'm pretty sure this sucks to like have to re-traumatize. Like I know sometimes people always fiend to have actual proof, but like on this stage, it's like if that was me and I had to watch that back, bro, like Shorty was really just trying to get away. She had her face hidden. She wasn't even looking for attention. She was just trying to escape. And you just see a grown ass man in a towel looking crazy, looking like a Smash Brothers character, trying to kick off the stage and shit. Yep. Bananas.
She didn't even try to fight back. That's the sad part.
So what can you do at that point? She already was coming out with a black eye.
So we'll switch up here, do something a little more fun, since you got some fun facts for us.
Yeah, I will. Just one. It was just one fun fact that I thought.
Oh, you made it like it was going to be...
No, one fun fact.
What do we got?
Having one fun fact.
An article. It was an Instagram thing that had come up, and then I had found the article. And it was pretty much saying that 50% of people don't have an inner monologue. So 50% of people don't
somebody asked me this before. I don't have an inner monologue. I just raw dog it.
You don't, so you're one of the people that you don't constantly like narrate your life, saying, "Oh man, I should probably do this. Oh hey, how are you feeling right now? Oh, maybe I should go do this."
Like you don't talk to yourself
out loud. Maybe
so out loud you do, but you don't have that same
like
inside?
In my head. No,
like when you're on the subway, you might be listening to music and you're like, "Oh man, I really like this song. Maybe I should like." Oh, this reminds me of this.
No.
Like, wow, this would really hit in this music video if we did this, this, and that. Like, damn.
That's like me thinking about something, but that's not an inner monologue, right?
Yeah,
like I could be thinking about my day and how I'm gonna plan my stuff out, but like an inner monologue, like narrating, like like that, like in my head, like I'm on the train, like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you be like reciting to yourself while you're driving that you're driving.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, God, I can't believe I got to drive over here. We're going to go do this and that. And it's like, okay, first thing we got to do is this, that, and this, and then that. Like sometimes I'd be like, we are in here, you know? And I'm like, okay, what do we got to do next? We got to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to visit this place. We're going to buy this thing, you know, like, okay, what do you, like, are we doing A or B? I don't know. So this and that.
The 5 main ways of thinking is inner speaking or inner monologue, which is talking to yourself, hearing your voice or someone else's or audibly audibly recalling something.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's like the inner seeing or visual imagery, thoughts with a visual symbol, like picturing like a memory or picturing like an object or something, which you already self-admittedly said you can't do.
Wow.
Throwback.
I was like, when I processed what he just said, I was like, did I just get read?
Then there's feelings, a conscious experience of an emotional process, unsymbolized thinking, which is like no word or image associated with thoughts, and sensory awareness, like paying attention to your environment and stuff.
Okay.
So there's like inner monologue,
I think that last one.
sensory awareness.
Yes.
So you have that too.
I am hyper, like, that's actually what I'm usually doing on the train. I'm looking at everybody around
Feeling
me
the vibe.
and processing who's the killer.
In the
I play murder mystery everywhere I go, essentially. I'm always looking at everything in the room and processing what can go wrong and what can go right and what I may need to do.
Okay.
The woman who they used as an example in the study said that like what really like triggered it for her one time was when she was watching like Lizzie McGuire, and you know the little like cartoon version of her that's like supposed to be her like inner monologue essentially. She's like, oh, I thought that was just something that like movies and cartoons do. I didn't know that was supposed to represent like my consciousness.
What?
Oh yeah, I definitely don't do that.
Oh, you don't do that?
Whatever. If you telling me whatever, I don't do what Lizzie McGuire be doing. Like Shorty got a whole fucking character in her head. You have characters in your head?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm a little worried for you guys.
Nah.
No.
I'm
having a character in your head?
Not a character.
It doesn't have to
but,
necessarily be a character, but
Yeah.
like.
But you got your own avatar in your head? They got a little Kimmy avatar?
Yeah, like if I'm thinking, I'm like, you know, I'd be talking, reacting.
Not Chibi Kimmy and Chibi Danny in your head.
we gotta animate that. Get that.
I thought it was really weird to hear that some people don't have an internal monologue.
Me too. I'm like,
also
what you
the same
talking
person
about?
that don't see Apple. So
Yeah. You don't. He doesn't actually.
I'm living
see
life on
things
hard
in his
mode,
head.
guys.
I feel like also like my inner monologue like is just constantly like, I mean not to get too deep in it, but it's like constant like criticism, like, oh, you look like that, make sure you don't do this, make sure you're not picking your nose or something silly.
That's
like
it for a lot of people.
Yeah, like you're checking yourself constantly.
I mean, that's how a lot of depressive people have to deal with that, because it's like you said, their inner monologue is overly criticizing them.
Yeah, I'm like overly go with the flow as a person, even though it comes off like I have a lot of things planned. You'll never see me actually real life get stressed out. You know what I mean? Like I really just go. I can say the word verbally I'm stressed out. Maybe that means I'm like overwhelmed, but like I'm so go with the flow of everything. I'm always like, even if I just have no choice but to figure it out. Yeah. Even if something goes wrong, I'm like, you still have to figure it out. If it goes right, you got to figure it out after that. So I'm just like, I just take it as that goes.
The more you know, guys.
Yeah. That's why me moving wasn't like, it was stressful, but like I could have been way stressed. I think
could have been like me and my mother.
Nah, at least I got like 3 of y'all and shit like that to fucking figure that out.
It was just a lot.
Yeah, I just have Vegeta. Fucking
That's just a dog.
Fucking dog. So we want to get into what we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna start it off. Haikyuu movie comes out in America May 31st.
Oh wow, really?
Yes,
That's this month.
Next week. Yes.
That's next week.
Next week.
What's today's date?
The 21st. So it's 10 days. 10 days. It's 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to watch it on the premiere day on Thursday, technically the 30th. I'm gonna try. I want to
cosplaying. Or are you trying to be chill?
I'll probably be chill. Yeah, I'll just wear the jersey.
I respect that.
Yeah, I'll probably just wear the jersey, but I want to go with a bunch of my friends. We're trying to figure out where to watch that's like a middle ground for everybody in New York. So, but it's gonna be fun. I'm super excited.
Go to White Plains.
But either way, guys, go support the movie for Haikyuu. They worked really hard on this. It's a really good movie, and you know we're finally get the season animated, so we're excited. What about you guys? Are you looking forward to anything?
Yeah. So I was recently not told. I found out recently that Kingdom Hearts is getting an animated series.
What?
Nani?
As a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, I don't know how I feel about this, honestly.
Oh, I'm fucking here for it, boy.
Really?
What
Have
do you
ever read
mean?
the manga?
No, but we're talking about a video game that already has the most convoluted story in video games. Of course, I want to watch an anime about that.
Yeah.
Now, the Disney thing, I'm kind of confused about.
Yeah, and all the different worlds and stuff. Like, I don't know how they're going to be traveling. Like, they're definitely going to change.
The licensing is going to be fucking bananas.
Unless
they're
they
take
Disney out completely.
You
it's
can't.
Just like
that's literally the whole.
They did it for. Well, do you play Kingdom Hearts?
No, I've never played it.
Xbox.
You never played it?
Xbox girly.
I've always been an Xbox.
Yeah,
it
didn't come to the Xbox until Kingdom Hearts 3.
It would still be a good game to play now.
You will love.
Like, it's so much
I'm sure
fun.
growing up, like I always
if we bought you
wanted
Kingdom
to.
Hearts, would you play it?
Yeah,
Would you actually play it?
I would. If you bought me a game, I will play it.
Okay.
I'm just.
Yo, I still got them.
I love to play
Well, she
things.
needs
I'm
it
just
for
poor.
An Xbox.
Oh fuck! How much? Look how much it is.
No,
on
the collection's
Xbox
the
store.
collection's pretty cheap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty light. That should.
But that's a PlayStation
It's a
exclusive.
birthday present. Birthday's
If you
August.
guys
But
would
that's
like to
PlayStation
buy me
exclusive.
any games,
not
I will
anymore.
play them and
Oh,
we
'cause
can
of the
review
cross-
them together.
Xbox,
I
okay,
just don't
alright.
have any money.
Just look up how much it is, and we'll like Venmo.
birthday present.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
what's
no,
your
we have to
birthday?
actually buy it. We can't just give her the money.
Oh, okay,
She'll
okay.
forget to buy it, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Well, all right, yeah, you should play the games. They're so,
I would love to.
It's so good.
I can
Those-
try. I can review it as like
Yeah.
a first time player.
Those
Yeah.
Sephiroth fights, man.
Oh,
those
God,
are
that's
always
that's
so
content right
much-
there.
Yeah.
I can-
Actually, you playing Kingdom Hearts? Content.
I can know. I can finally know Axel. My friend's like been obsessed with him.
Oh
That hot-
God,
Such
you
a
would
good
fuck
guy,
Axel,
dude. Yeah,
boy.
you
Oh
would.
my
Let's
God.
go.
Oh
But-
my. Well, he's like fucking. What's the redhead?
Kirishima.
He's basically. Yep.
Except-
Oh God, you
He's
know how
older.
long she's gonna spend fucking shipping everybody in Organization 13?
Yeah, you're right.
The lore. There's already crazy
I'm here for
fanfic.
it.
Like she's gonna.
the
You
Sora,
not being a
the
Kingdom
Rock.
Hearts fan is probably the biggest miss I think. In
I
your-
know. That's what I always wanted as a kid. I was like, I want to play these games. I just never had the
Yo,
Nah,
See?
if you get into
patience.
Kingdom Hearts, I will personally buy all of us Keyblades.
That would be so cool.
Oh, you know how badly I wanted a Keyblade when I was a kid? You know how much I scoured
It's
the
such a
internet?
stupid item because
It
like
is.
It's cool.
a
though.
key that's a blade, but there's no blade part.
Fire.
It's just whacking. with a
Fire.
key. It's just
Fire.
ridiculous.
I'm excited.
What else are you looking forward to?
So this was something that was also recently announced. Berserk is getting a new anime.
So
What?
there's a
2025.
caveat for that.
Oh, what is it?
That's a fan made thing. That's
Oh.
not specifically from any studio. So a bunch of fans is coming together to actually adapt the very first arc of Berserk's manga. That has never been. It's never been adapted. They always skip the first arc.
Wow.
They always adapt the second arc,
Okay.
which is interesting.
That's weird.
But it's fan made.
That's his backstory, right? The second arc.
The second arc, yes. The second arc is the backstory.
Okay.
The first arc is the Black Swordsman thing. So
Okay.
yeah, that's fan made.
Oh, but
It looks really
are
good
they still
though.
doing it?
No, the fan made thing is it's still being made, but
Okay,
it's not from a studio.
Official.
So don't use the term they as like, hey, that's not coming from a specific animation studio or the Berserk people themselves. It's like a bunch
Oh.
of fans.
I love that
taking-
though.
Yo, no, I think it's
Let them
fucking
take it
incredible.
upon
It looks
themselves.
beautiful. It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And it's never. I stole his whole what he's looking forward to.
No, but
No,
it's,
no, please.
yeah, no, you contributed to that. And if it's something like Has Been Hotel or like Hell of a Boss, where like the fans can come in, they do that, and if it gets enough attention, and you know a studio does help them out to distribute it or anything like that, that could work out.
Yeah, I mean, even if Berserk was animated, I still wouldn't recommend it for you. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's like it makes the grittiness of Attack on Titan look like child's play.
Mm.
It makes it look like Sailor Moon. That's how it's
night and
yeah,
day.
Yeah,
Attack on Titan.
I
seems
could
like a
not.
slice
I
of
like
life.
knowing you now better. Is like I could never recommend it to you in good conscience.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Speaking of Has Been Hotel, did you ever finish it?
Nah, first episode only.
I don't even
You
know
got to
what
keep
that is.
going.
I gotta try.
It
It's
gets
just-
better than the first
There's
one.
just so much fucking shit that I've been watching lately.
Yeah.
Like just like little things that now I'm overwhelmed because I'm caught up. I'm overwhelmed because I'm caught up on so many things.
Yeah.
So like, but I do like having things to look forward to. But I have like 3 new things to watch a day at this point because I'm just caught up on everything.
Yeah,
Especially with
why
the
not?
seasonal anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Shoku Tensei is about to get lit.
Oh, yeah. The new Labyrinth
It's
arc?
about to get
I gotta catch up. I really do. I'm so behind.
It's still sus right now, but it's about to get lit. Like I can
Okay.
tell. I can see it's
Okay, okay.
happening.
I don't know if you guys saw the new Suicide Squad trailer drop.
No, I did
Well, I
not.
didn't even know there was
Oh, okay.
another Suicide Squad.
That
dropped today?
There's always
The
another one.
Isekai.
Oh.
There's a new trailer that dropped.
Oh,
Oh.
I forgot they was even making that.
Me
yeah,
too.
man, it's
I forgot
coming out
about that.
soon. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I feel like everything just keeps creeping up.
That'll
The
be
time
nice.
is like not even a thing anymore. I'm like, how the fuck
It
is
just
this
keeps
May?
going.
Did you guys hear that Studio Mappa is going to start doing live action anime adaptations?
No.
Mhm.
No. With what?
Why?
Because they want to give the animators a break.
Hey.
There we go.
Wait, so like we're gonna be in the middle of an animation scene, and then you like, let's cut to some real humans
Oh
because we're
my
low
God.
on budget. So it's gonna be Kimmy purple. It's gonna just be. Yo, that would
cosplay.
actually be fucking hilarious.
That actually would be
bro.
really funny.
That
I
would
feel
be.
like, wasn't there a show that kind
There's
of
a
did
show
that?
that kind of did. I was trying to think.
There was one.
There's a YouTube channel that does that a lot with regard to switching between budgets, like to be funny. Like, all right, now we ran out of budget, so let's throw some humans in it.
I
It's
feel like
called
there
Devil
used to be an
Artemis.
old show that
No,
used to
no.
do that.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but there's definitely mad. Most shows usually do that to avoid going over budget. They stop giving the special effects, but I think that would be fucking hilarious. Just JJK to switch to live action in the middle of.
That would be so funny though. Bueno.
One Piece is going to be debuting an episode on the Vegas Sphere.
Yo, did you see that, bro?
I didn't see that.
Do you know what the Vegas Sphere is?
Yes.
The shit? I never seen it in person. We up. Listen, you can hate all you want.
I mean, that's a pretty cool win for the anime community.
We fucking up right now.
We drinking the Kool-Aid right now.
So this is my real quick pow to the One Piece haters. Not Kimmy, not you. I like you. But the One Piece haters that just like, you don't believe in the vision. All right. It's a reason. We got a Macy's Day parade balloon already, right? Even though it's been going on forever. But before all your faves, we on the Sphere now. It ain't Demon Slayer doing it. It ain't JJK doing it. It's One Piece on the fucking Sphere, my guy. It ain't Naruto. It ain't Goku. RIP the homie.
Go.
But we up. And when it ends, and if you miss out, and you just gonna know what the One Piece is already, it ain't the same.
It's not gonna be
It's
the
not gonna be the
same.
same. So whatever.
Anybody who doesn't watch One Piece, once it ends, it's gonna be a completely different experience.
Yeah.
It's like
I'll be there.
You're missing out on history, essentially. You know what I mean? We'll never have another repeated thing of something lasting this long and ending.
I'm good. I will. If I do,
She's good. I believe her. She.
If I do watch it, it has to finish. It has to be finished already. I will not.
You really wouldn't like. What if you knew it was finishing this year or something like that within a year? Because you wouldn't want to like experience the ending with everybody.
That's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like so many people jumped
Did
in
you
on the
finish Game
last
of Thrones?
season.
I did. I was.
Yeah, I jumped in.
Like,
I
jumped
jumped
in.
in at season like. You know what I mean? Like I would have. I like that I got to experience Game of Thrones.
with everybody.
But by the end, because I didn't watch the whole thing the whole time. I jumped in at like season 6.
Me too. I jumped in
right?
around there too.
And season 7 and 8, I got to experience with everybody.
Yeah.
And I like kind of the dialogue. But if I had to go through it alone after the fact, and
But the
just
thing
like,
is, there's no ending planned yet. Like so.
the plan is-
no.
the plan is there.
I get that everybody wants to make the joke. This is ending. Realistically, like all jokes aside. Like,
but I need to know a date, or I'm still not.
you don't even know what My Hero's gonna. You're not gonna know a date.
Exactly, so that I can wait. I don't need to get into it yet.
I just meant like a year before. Like you would wait until the actual ending, or would you at least wait? Maybe do it like when you know it's up. Like if we told you, oh no, we got like maybe 40 more chapters, some shit like that.
40 more chapters,
Which
but then
is-
when is it going to come out as a show? You know,
40 more a year later. Because it's a year. It's a year gap between where we are.
We'll see. But anyways, we want to thank you guys for
wait,
joining
wait, wait.
us.
I got one more. I got another thing to look forward to.
Make it quick.
She's like, I gotta go home.
Nicolas Cage set to lead in a spider noir movie, live action.
Oh wow!
Where he plays the 1930s private.
He's the voice actor
investigator.
for it.
No, I know. I just don't know if I
They're
want
doing
that.
I'm eating it up. A live action Nick Cage movie where he's an ex superhero
That's cool. I fuck
in
with
the
it.
1930s.
Okay,
I
so
can
hope
see it.
it's black
So-
and white.
It has to be black and
It
white.
has to be.
I think I'm about to ruin this for you.
Well,
Okay.
Go ahead.
Concept, sure. Great idea. The people who own the rights to Spider-Man and everything they've made that's not Spider-Man specifically related, you know how this is going to turn out.
It doesn't need to be like it's its own thing.
No. I know it's its own thing, but we're talking about the same studio that has made Venom, Venom 2,
Wait, how do you know it's that?
because Sony is the only people who can make Spider-Man stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't get to just.
I
choose
feel like since it's a different style, it has more potential, more things. I don't know.
Like,
Madam Web. These are all the same. This you are trying to get the benefit of the doubt to people who made these.
We're gonna see.
I'd say
Well,
I might be ruining it for you.
but it is a Nick Cage movie too. At the end of the day, he is
We're
an
gonna
Oscar
see.
award-winning actor. But that was like,
He has an Oscar
I'm pretty sure he does.
for
I
what?
don't know.
National Treasure.
National treasure.
Well, he deserves it.
He's the national treasure. All
He's the
along.
national. You're the national treasure.
He won Best Actor in 1996 and in 2003. 1996 was Leaving Las Vegas. Oh, he was a nominee in 2003 for adaptation. But he is an
Bueno.
Oscar award-winning actor.
Bueno, let
There
us
we go.
know what you guys think about this idea for
I
a
wouldn't have
movie.
put money on it. I wouldn't have put money on it.
It's a bad idea.
All right.
So-
All right, and thank you guys for joining us. We are the Moon Piece Podcast. I am Kimmy.
BB Aldrizzy.
We have
Damn,
Danny
you
and
really sung that, huh?
I can't.
He's a nasty girl.
And Corey. Thank you guys once again for joining us. We are the Movies Podcast. Peace
Later, y'all.
out.
Enjoy your life.